Hello, my name is GregTech, and welcome back to our GregTech New Horizons Season 2. Unfortunately, the first clip of this episode, the audio was still messed up. It was recorded before I realized there was an issue. But I wanted to get the episode up because I wasn't sure how long the voiceover was going to take today, but hopefully we'll get this up before too long. Now, I am just doing the scanning of the last few recipe items here, so we can get them crafted up. And I believe this is one of the coils or something like that. Yeah, one of the hollow casing. So we got that. There it goes. It just ran. It was super quick. It was only like a fraction of a second. And yeah, now we are crafting up the molecular coils, but I realized there was a minor little issue there. That's why it's not turning on. I needed to scan a hollow casing for the molecular coil recipe. So yeah, I need that. Unfortunately, it got kind of screwed up because I need hollow casings. I need the hollow casing, but I need the assembly lines to get the hollow casing. So I ended up just canceling the recipe so I could use one of the hollow casings and scan that. So that way I didn't have to like empty out the assembly lines, because that can be kind of annoying when you screw those up, because you have to go through every hatch and fluid hatch. So scanning the hollow casing here, it's pretty quick. Never actually gotten one of the faster scanners. I was just thinking, I'm like, should I get a like UHV scanner? But I've never really got around to it because most of the items that we need aren't done in that scanner. They're done in the research thing. So all right, there we go. There is that. So we will just restart this recipe. It's 20, I think I need. There we go. I'll just craft up one more casing and then that will be that. Yeah, so I've done the other one. I just did them manually. I didn't make recipes for them because I didn't think we were ever going to need like that recipe ever again. I'm not seeing any uses for it, so I didn't actually make recipes for those. I did them manually. But all right, there we go. There is the Dyson, I don't know which one that one is. Dyson Swarm Control Module. It will be interesting to see how this all works. All right. So, like I said, while we are waiting for the other stuff to craft up, I'm going to continue getting my advanced assembly line done for the optical assemblies, I believe these are. And I don't have all the items for it. I was hoping I had all the items for it, but unfortunately I didn't, because I've just been crafting up more than I need. So we should have enough for the next one. So I really like the advanced assembly lines. I think they're like really cool. I like doing those for specific items. Basically every single circuit is done in the advanced assembly line now, except for the quantum circuits, which we will probably get. I'm just noticing that I'm gonna have to like go around that last assembly line. It's not gonna look all nice and perfect, but yeah. So I only have a few more items. The Dyson Swarm control base, and that is about it. After the other ones, I need like 30 something left. So we are plugging along here. Yeah, those are definitely the most difficult, or not difficult, it's just expensive. Lots and lots of transcendent metal. So, but everything else we got. Now, hopefully this actually does work. Yeah, I'm just noticing needs lots and lots of transcendent metal, and that kind of gets a bit screwy with the Tesseract recipes. That's why it says there's no recipe for it, but there actually is. But it's one of those, it can't figure it out because it needs an item to craft that item, but that item needs the transcendent metal to craft it in the first place. So, yeah. Also, I'm noticing I am low on LEDX again. Everything else, we are good. Eventually, we will have our space elevator just running permanently, but I usually just turn it off. But there goes the Tesseracts. Crafting up our transcendent metal. It's relatively easy, to be honest, because you do get 8 per Tesseract. So 1,000 Tesseracts is like 8,000 and something transcendent metal. So it's actually not difficult to get. And we'll probably have that running permanently as well. So what I'm doing right now is actually just going to start crafting up some transcendent metal. And I realized we are short on LEDX, and I was like, should we do bees? Maybe we'll do bees to get LEDX. But then I'm like, you know what? Now, let's just do... We'll just get it from mining. So we'll just turn that on and use the best mining drone that we can get, just because that narrows down the amount of items. Yeah, I wouldn't mind. We'll probably have multiple mining drones eventually. It's just one of those things I haven't got around to. All right, so we'll do 40. Usually I've been doing either end either end of the range, like the highest or the lowest part, just to narrow down the amounts. Now, we will get an absolute ton of LEDX here really, really quickly. We end up getting like, forget. Once you hit a vein, it's like 50,000 or something like that. You need to. Yeah, and I was looking at the bees, and I was like, "Oh, it's one of the ones you have to like purify it." And I was like, "No, not worth it. We'll just get it." The space elevator. Yeah, it takes a second just to get the correct vein that you need, and then it's like crazy amounts. But yeah, I did do the quantum computer research, so I think we're good on everything. And then, yep, there we go. There is our 50,000 LEDX. We got that. That was one vein we got, so get it super quick. And we'll just start. While I'm doing other stuff, like trying to get the transcendent metal or whatever, we will just start smelting up 20,000 of it to give us a bit of a head start on that Dyson, I think swarm modules, I think they're. So yeah, we'll just get that going and running. Yes, lots of crafting. You could also see I am crafting up more hypogen as well, so our things... And look at that, yeah, just 30 seconds later we have 150,000, so it comes in like super, super fast. I'm even just going to turn this off, I think. Just until we get... Like, we don't... I could just leave it running permanently. The one kind of minor thing is we get so much tantalum that it kind of clogs up our freezer sometimes, but it is pretty quick. I mean, you can already see we just went through like 5,000 tungsten, and that is for the transcendent metal. So it does go really quick. But yeah, sometimes if you have the space elevator running permanently, it can get clogged up a little bit. We will sort that out in the future, though. We will definitely get another mega freezer. All right, so I've got the transcendent metal that is smelting up, and once this finishes, I'll start crafting up all the swarm modules. I am crafting up 1,000 Shirobon. I figured we might as well get that going. The actual amount of like recipes you need is actually not it doesn't require a lot of resources. It is just time consuming. So getting that metastable Oganescent going, since I really only have the small fusion reactor, I need to get these upgraded. I need to get this upgraded to a compact, but the Dyson Sphere swarm thing is our priority at the moment. So yeah, we'll just let that go. Also, I upgraded our things to the space-time, because now that we have, like, you know, massive amounts of space-time just sitting around. 39,000. Yeah, I did these two space-time, and we're actually... It's actually a negative, but it's very, very slow. I've had this going for, I don't know how many hours now, and it hasn't even dropped. Oh, it dropped 1%. Yeah, I think it's been running for almost 24 hours now with the new things, and it's only dropped 1%. So, not overly concerned about that. I think I like having my turbines. I don't want to get rid of that. I just like that build. I just think it looks cool. We got heat exchangers. We got, you know, all sorts of stuff. We got spinny things. I don't know. I just think it looks really cool. So I will probably keep these, and we'll expand the heat exchangers as needed. It is a bit funny, though, with these high-tier turbines, since we can't regulate the regulator only goes up to that, and we actually use way more than that, especially if we upgrade to the highest tier. So I had to actually split them up. It's kind of funny. So that's how I got around to it, but we might be able to put the regulator directly on the hatch. I just found this a bit easier. So, alright, anyway, we got that, like I said, and we'll just continue crafting up all the stuff. I do want to get the Dyson Sphere built today. But yeah, just getting Shirobon, like, crafted up, I think is better than just spamming Hypogen at this point. I have tons of it, and I just crafted up like 50 million Infinity, too. That's what I had 50 million Infinity going overnight. And, it went through that pretty quick. You can also see, like, I have 35 million exotic catalysts in there. The majority of that is actually extra from our discount, so that's pretty cool. Alright, anyway, I'll just let the world chug along here and see what we can get into. Alright, we are back. I just wanted to point out that the optical assembly actually does each slice in 22 ticks, so it is a bit faster than having it on my main assembly lines, but it's not like super quick. Unfortunately, I forgot to hook it up to power before I tried to use it, so I accidentally lost one of the optical assemblies, so I am crafting that up separately. I have gone ahead and decided to just do 3 more Fusion Mark IV. I'm going to put those together. I haven't got to the compact Fusion yet, but I figure until we get that, we might as well just stack these for our Shirobon, because that's kind of like a real bottleneck at the moment for wireless. So as we can see, that is a very, very slow recipe, the molten. It's 30 seconds for like 36 liters or something like that. Not even like a full thing, and we need lots of that. So that's what I am doing right now. So I'm going to craft up 3 more of these, and we'll just stack them like I did that. And I think that will help with the Shirabon, because I really, really do want to get into the wireless stuff quicker, and that is quite a large bottleneck for us. All right, so that is kind of where I'm at. Just waiting for the transcendent metal to smelt, and we'll put this together as well. Okay, a little bit of time has passed. We've gone ahead and crafted up the fusion casings that we need and the energy hatches. So I think we'll go ahead and get this done. Actually, there we go. And I just realized I forgot to do the connect it with. I don't know why we have 18 of these, but no, we don't. Let's do. I think we'll do. Yeah, I guess I'll just do it with the thing. I actually don't know. No, I think we're good there. I do have to put that in there, otherwise it's going to place input hatches that I don't want it to place. I think. Alright, well, there we go. That was easy. Yeah, these are actually pretty. They're actually not bad at all to craft up. I did want to get this one going first, though. I crafted a bunch extra for the other ones. I haven't crafted up the coils yet. I do need to craft up more coils. Just want to get this at least charging up. This doesn't use that much power. This is only using like almost nothing. So I actually don't know if we actually need to connect all 16 of them. I don't think we do, actually. Actually, I could. Let me see what that's running. I don't even. This is connected to over there, I think. I don't even really remember. It's been a long time since I set that up. Yeah, that's only pulling like 1 or 2 amps. And this isn't really something that gets turned on and off a lot. So I may, I'll probably just connect them all, just so it fills up a bit faster. But yeah, this will at least double our production here, and then obviously the other 2. So that will be, I think, 144 liters every 30 seconds now, instead of 36. So once I get these all up and running, this is going to be quite a bit faster. This will eventually be turned into compact fusion. Also, this is running even though it's not showing. It's just something with when you're messing with connecting things, sometimes it doesn't show that it's actually working. Yeah, so yeah, see, they actually stay on, but when you're messing with them, sometimes they don't. I didn't know how much. Yeah, it needs 1 billion. All right, well, we're up past 3 billion. I didn't even need that many. I didn't even need that many hatches, to be honest, but I figured they're cheap enough at this point in the pack. All right, cool. So there we go. Did I get... Yes, I did hook this up. Also just did a quick little subnet. So 2 storage buses, interface, and then the dual interface. This is the recipe. I guess I could put that in there. And then, yeah, so that's how we'll do it. And then this one up here, we'll just, when we connect it, I can just connect that to here. So basically the same thing we were doing over the compacts. It's just a little more, they're just the single fusion reactors. But all right, cool. Well, we just doubled that production. So that is cool. I do need to craft up more coils. So 64. I'll do... I need to fix that, actually. Let me fix that really quick. Yeah, man, I keep putting that off, messing with that stuff. Let me just do 32 and 32. Yeah, because I am going to redo that. Once I get the QFT or whatever, all this is going to go, finally. And I just don't feel like messing with this. Ooh, why are you turned off? Something probably got stuck somewhere. Probably like a void or something. Not enough output space, you know. Alright, anyway, that's kind of where we're at. Let me continue doing that. Now I have most of the transcendent metal. As soon as I get all these coils crafted up, I'm going to craft up the last of the Dyson stuff. And then we can hopefully get that crafted up. Alright, we are back. I've got 4 of them going here. And not like... It's not like a ton of them at all, but yeah, it's way quicker than it was with just the one singular one. Eventually, I will get a compact fusion reactor for that. The main kind of bottleneck with that, well, for one thing, you need 48 of those to make one controller, but it really, that isn't the issue. It's the coils. You need lots and lots of the compact fusion coils, which means you need 3 times as many advanced fusion coils. And the biggest issue with this is the Lapatronic orb clusters. That is the most annoying bit of that. So you just need like massive amounts of these Lapatronic crystals, which in turn you need massive amounts of nano. So we'll get to that eventually, just not a priority at the moment. I may continue crafting up a few more of these, because you only need 32 coils at a time instead of 1,500. So I usually do like 2 at a time because you can share the stuff. But all right, anyway, that will speed that up. Not like super fast or anything like that, but it'll speed it up a little bit. That's just my zinc plasma. It keeps it above 200 million. And then, yeah, so I just need to get going with these now. Everything has been kind of sped up. Do I need 36 or, yeah, 30? I actually need 34, but that's not an even, not like an even craft, so. All right, we'll get that. And then the Dyson Swarm, and I think that's it, right? I think that's everything. At least everything on this. Is something wrong? I don't know. It has been wrong before. We'll just kind of have to see when we get there. I'm also going to, after I get this stuff, I need to craft up the wireless supercapacitor, whatever that a UHV one. So I need a really ultimate, this one? Yeah, really ultimate battery. Which, can we have? Sure. No, we don't have that yet. Alright, so we can't do it in the space assembler, unfortunately. But we can do this one in the space assembler, which makes that much, much cheaper. Alright, anyway, let me craft up this stuff. I'll come back. Alright, just doing the last craft here. The 139 Dyson Swarm thingies. And I think that should be everything. I just realized I don't think I scanned it. No, I did scan the quantum computer. That's right. Yes, so that should be everything. I'm also crafting up the Lapotron capacitor that we're gonna need. So I got the controller. We have a ton of the casings, and everything is pretty much auto craftable. I think we'll probably do 8 of these, and then the 9th will be the UHV wireless capacitor. Is that what I want to do? I'm just thinking, is that... Yeah, I think that's how we do it. I was just thinking, I'm like, does this... Yeah, I think that's what we need. I haven't done this kind of wirelessly, like just filling it wirelessly and then using the base to pulling out of the wire. I haven't done this yet, so I am a little unsure of how this will work, especially if I'm like not running the reactor. Like if the 60 million drops too low, I'm assuming if we add more capacitors, it'll bump that like limit or whatever. If there's less than actually 60 trillion. So I'm assuming if I add a second one, that would maybe, if there's less than 120, that would just give it a bit of a bigger buffer. Because sometimes if I don't have the, if I don't have the fuel running, this actually does dip pretty low. I've never actually had it completely run out before it refills it from the wireless, but I mean, it is possible because it is a 6,000 ticks, so it is a little bit of a delay. But alright, well, we'll do that. And I think we're pretty good. I will see. Actually, the funny thing is, I realized that we actually smelt the transcendent metal. Actually, no, just kidding. I forgot. I had a whole bunch already crafted. That's right. Didn't we crafted up, what, 20,000 transcendent metal before I started this craft? I was thinking, I'm like, oh wow, we're smelting it faster than we can actually use it. But no, it's because I had a whole bunch already made. That's right, I think. Yeah, 12 seconds. We will be replacing those with the component assembly line. Just haven't got to it yet. Just yet another thing on the to-do list. Alright, well, anyway. Let me get that. And then I guess maybe we'll meet up on Horus? Not sure. Okay, I am just getting the last of this stuff crafted up. Waiting on some pico circuits, basically. But we do have the infinite, so I'm just going to go ahead and grab this. This is all the Dyson stuff, at least it should be. These big multi-blocks, I always assume that it's not going to... Where's my... There it is. It's just not going to form. But we'll see. Alright, so we'll do this. Now, I found out something that I didn't realize, and King mentioned it in the comments, so I did a quick search. We can actually use the space elevator to travel. Now, I don't think we can use it to get back, but we can use it to get where we're going. So I do have a rocket launcher and a rocket, and we can use the regular rocket. We don't have to use the shuttle rocket to get back. I'm going to throw this in here just in case it is nighttime. I did test this just to make sure this worked how I thought it was going to work, and yeah. So what we're going to do, we're going to go into our space elevator, we're going to hit this travel button, and that brings up the screen, and we can just go ahead and go where we want to. I do believe this requires the Mark III cables, or whatever they're called, on the space elevator, so you can't do it right away. I think it's locked behind the DTPF. But pretty cool upgrade for that, not having to worry about that. Now, pretty sure we need a rocket to get back, though. But that is why I brought it. So here we go. We are on Horus. Go ahead and did I not get my... Oh, of course. There was no rocket in there. I'm like distracted. I was like, what is that? I'm like, oh, it's just an ore vein. Yeah, we didn't use the rocket to get here, so it is not there. I am kind of curious. You know what? No, I'm not curious. I was going to say, I'm like, I wonder what ores they have here, but it doesn't matter. I just saw it over there. Okay, so let's start getting this going. Where? Okay, it's right there. Like 3 in, and it's up one. I don't know. Let's place it right here. I would prefer like a super flat area, but it doesn't matter, I think. Just let me throw this back here. All right, we'll place that down. And we will hit it with this. All right. Not too bad. So I guess we'll just grab a bunch of this stuff. Also, I have no idea where the power comes out, to be honest. I really don't know. We need dynamo hatches. We need input buses, input hatches. I don't have that. Oh, does this need... This might need... Does this need, like, computation? From a thing? Alright. Yeah. Man, this is a multi-block. We'll get it kind of mostly built, I think, but yeah, we're gonna have to spend some time figuring this thing out. But we can start... Actually, probably do this. Oh, right. I did hear someone mention that or see that in a comment somewhere. This does not autoplace. All right. So, yeah. All right. So what is that? Is that a 3? I couldn't see it. I am going to have to manually place this. That's a 3. So, maintenance hatch? All right. I do have maintenance hatch, but we can access the thing anyway, so it's not like that big of a deal. All right, well, I think I'm just gonna have to kind of start placing this. I was kind of hoping we were gonna get this up, but I think this is just gonna be way too complicated. Also, I love this music. I'll just kind of work on it, I guess. And yeah, see if we can get it at least built and up and running next episode. Now, thankfully, we can do stuff like this to make it a little less crazy. Hello, Node. I just saw that over there. Alright. Let me just do this one layer and we will wrap up this episode, and then we'll come back and get this thing up and running. So it's not like you just turn it on and you get instant power. There is a little bit more into it, but man, that is such a cool looking multi-block. Anyway, we will finish it next episode. So thanks for watching and have a good one.